when you were younger, it was, Jesse, don't get too caught up in your emotions. Don't get lost in that, right? And there was a lot of correction, a lot of correction being made when you were younger of telling you how you feel, when you feel it, when to feel it.
Right.
And so it didn't give you a sense of learning how to do those things in a way that is relatable to you.
Mm.
So now you're trying to manage, okay? You're now an adult as and you're a husband and a father, and you're trying to manage your how you feels based on all these old beliefs that other people gave you. And
Mm.
you're like, that doesn't feel right though. And what happens is you haven't given yourself any leeway to change the belief system. Does that make sense? It's
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
still following their rules instead of, and that's what your soul wants you to know more than anything else, on this call, in this experience. It's you need to honor how you feel all the time.
Right.
Number one. So no more pretending, oh, I didn't feel that. That never happened. No more of that. And it's honoring how you feel so that you can actually discover what the message and the lesson in that learning is. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I feel like ever since like you said, since I was young, I've always either wanted to feel like somebody else, or maybe I was made to believe I had to feel like someone else. And like just over the years, I've never really been able to. I feel like all of my thoughts and my decisions have been based off of like what I've learned, not so much like what I feel. Right? It's like, oh, I'm supposed to feel this because this is what I learned when I was younger. I'm supposed to feel this because this is what I seen and this is what I was told to do when I was younger. To a point where like sometimes I feel like you said, I'm in a tornado and it's like I don't even know how to think for myself sometimes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love what you just said. I always feel like I want to be someone else, and yet I'm not really sure how I feel. But it's that knowing right there, you just nailed it, is I'm not being me and I do want to feel someone else. I want to actually feel myself, but yet we don't put together the fact that we've disassociated from ourselves. So it's this constant search for, I'm looking for someone else
Mm.
or some other way to feel that's other than who I am. But really, it's actually you want to feel yourself, but you haven't been able to do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Right? It's backwards, which this is why humanity is in this sort of mess and struggle that we're in, and people are suffering, right? Depression and anxiety and all these things come out of the fact that we don't know how we're meant to feel because we've never been allowed to feel,
Right.
right? Like we've been taught how to react,
Yes.
not how to feel,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
React to your emotions, never go to the place where you feel.